Voters in the Western Sydney suburb of Penrith have dished out the biggest by-election bashing in state electoral history. The swing against the government reached 25%, surpassing the previous record set in Ryde 2 years ago. Labor voters abandoned the party in droves, but the Premier hasn't accepted the blame. She says the government was punished for the sins of Karen Palazzano, the disgraced MP whose resignation prompted the poll. State political reporter Matt Wordsworth joins us live now from Parliament House. Matt, Labor expected it to be bad, so the outcome was a big shock, was it?
No, Jeremy, but it's a shocking prospect for Labor come the next election in March. And as much as the Premier tries to spin this one way or the other, she faces the uncomfortable reality that voters everywhere could be waiting with baseball bats for this government.
Stuart Ayres has become a Liberal Party hero. The 29-year-old marketing manager has wrested Penrith from Labor, the first time a Western Sydney seat has fallen to the Liberals in 2 decades.
I will make sure that I will dedicate every waking moment to making sure Penrith gets everything it deserves and making sure it stays on the map for the right reasons.
But the bigger record is the swing he achieved in doing it.
I'm sure it'll sink in at some stage, and I'm sure the people of Penrith will keep my feet firmly planted on the ground.
Labor's primary vote crashed like never before. Half the people who voted Labor last time switched sides. To add insult to injury, the Greens even outpolled Labor in 4 booths in the lower Blue Mountains.
People in New South Wales have had enough. People in New South Wales want a government that works as hard as they do and focuses on the problems that they put up with each day.
A small band of supporters lent a shoulder to Labor candidate John Thane.
Thanks for all your help, mate. I wish I could have done more.
On a 2-party preferred basis, the swing was 25.5%. That eclipses the benchmark set in the 2008 Ryde by-election and so casts a shadow over the entire state government. Christina Keneally emerged from church a penitent Premier.
Not just I, but indeed my cabinet and my colleagues are taking very serious note of this result.
But she wasn't praying for divine intervention at the next election.
Those aren't things that one should put before the Lord.
Premier,
those are things you put before the people of the state.
John Thane is certainly hoping to resurrect his political career.
I'm determined that I'm still going to serve the people of Penrith, and I'm ready to have another crack in 10 months, so I'll give it another go.
But ABC election analyst Anthony Green says the Keneally government is heading into oblivion.
A swing only half as large as what we saw in Penrith on Saturday would devastate the government and deliver more than 20 seats to the coalition and a clear majority government.
It appears only a miracle will save them.
So, Matt, the soul searching's begun. Is there any way back for the government now?
About the by-election in Bass Hill in 1986. That was sparked by Neville Rand's resignation. Now, there was a swing against the government then of 17%, but they picked it up at the next election. But as in all things with politics, it pays to look at the trends, and there have been 3 by-elections in the past 2 years where there have been swings of more than 20%, and this one is the worst, Jeremy.
State political reporter Matt Wordsworth, thank you.